thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another deck review flip through of the Dreamkeepers Tarot. This deck came out in 2020, last year as well, and it has a very similar vibe as this tarot of mystical moments. Like, now I'm going through this because I just finished the Chinese version of the flip through, and I'm like, the oracle deck that I have, is it by this Huston woman, or is it by the Katrine Whitestein? Because they have very similar style in some ways. Or I was like, was it an oracle deck by both of them? I don't know. But I did do a deck review flip through. You guys can go and check it out. You'll see what I mean, right? So here's the Dreamkeepers Tarot, and it's a little bit bigger box. As you can see, the boxing is a little bit bigger, right, than like the normal deck. Even if like these ones, like, see how it's like a lot bigger. But the inside, the deck is small, like the regular tarot deck size, but it's just that the packaging, they make it very, very fancy. Okay, so here's the booklet. So the booklet is it's quite thick actually, and it has a lot of information, as you can see, about the deck, about the picture, you know, what the author wants to portray and that kind of things. And then on the back towards this says divinatory message, so it's like a divination message from this like the card. And then over here lastly, it has keywords, which it divided up into upright and reversed meanings. So I think it's a great guidebook to give you a lot of information. And then the deck itself is small. Okay, so it's like a regular deck size, and the back is like this, if you can see it without the gloss. Okay, the thickness, it's a regular tarot thickness, but it might feel like a little bit thin or bendable, only because it's not super glossy, and I feel like when you add gloss, it adds a little bit of thickness to it. And so that's why, like, it feels slightly on the thin side, but I feel like it's because it's not fully gloss. It still remains a little bit of that matted look, okay, matted feel. Okay, so I think it's a semi-gloss, so it's not a full glossy gloss. All right, so let's do the flip through. And I know that, okay, for the magician, it's called the creatrix. I think this is the only one that's named a little bit differently, but everything else is the same. So yeah, I was gonna say, like, this, I've noticed this author, she likes to like separate the body parts kind of thing. I sometimes see how this one decapitate the figure. So see how there's just the face, but there's no head. Sometimes it's like the hand is like hanging out, or there's no feet, or there's no legs, or something like that. See, this is another one with like no head, right? So I think that's a style this author likes. See, this one, the leg is almost invisible. You can't really see the legs, right? And then how, see, this is like the body is being cut in pieces. So it's like a very distinct style of this particular author. But regardless, it's still very pretty. But I think it's because it's not matted. So it has like a little bit of gloomy, but it might be her color palette too. It's a little bit on the gloomier side. But I mean, regardless, it has like that very painting type of feel. See how the judgment, see, even though she's not decapitated, but her head is like cut off from the page. And the world card reminds me of like the Da Vinci, that human figure picture, right? Okay, so she separated the organization of the deck, like I guess the packaging of it. So we'll go through the minor arcana, all of the 1 to 10 minor arcana, and then all the court cards are towards the end. So we'll just go through all of the minor arcanas first. Yeah, I just noticed this is the Cupid and Psyche picture, isn't it? Except Psyche is flipped backwards. But definitely it's probably inspired by that picture where the two angels were touching each other's hands. You know what I mean? That picture. Okay, so here's the Cups suit. I think it still has that similar mystical type of feel, right? You know what I mean? Like with the Katrine mystical moments tarot deck, but slightly different, but you know, along the same type of feel. Ace of Pentacles. See how the human head is just not there again. His hand is over here, right? So the hand is like cut off or separated. If you hear licking, that's not me, that's my dog. All right, so now we're at the court cards over here. So we'll go through all of the court cards. This is the Page of Wands, all of the Wand suit. Knight of Wands. She also organized the King of Wands first and then the Queen of Wands. So now it's the Cups, the King, and then the Queen. The Swords, King of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords. The Pentacle suit, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So that is all 48 cards in this deck, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are looking to purchase a deck, purchase a copy of this deck as a collection or what have you, I have the link down below where I got it from. It's one of the sites that I found the cheapest place to buy tarot cards. And you also get a 5% discount if you use the link that I give you. And it's called magic.com. It's in the description box. The exact link is there. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, you can also leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.